All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Ruach Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the sincere Akim, who are the brothers pushing teaching truth all around the world. And Shalom to the sincere believers. Okay, here with the Isaiah chapter 60 from within prophecy. Okay, prophecy of Isaiah chapter 60. All right, which goes into the judgment of the heathen, and also the judgment through the heathen is going to benefit us Israelites, who are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, and this is going to come through the mercy and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, and Yahweh Shai being on the begotten Son's true name. Okay, so there's also going to the blessings in the kingdom. All right, but this is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1, and this chapter also specifies particular nations. All right. So this is a judgment against those specific nations as well. All right, we're going to get those in this chapter. So this is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Verse 2, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thy eyes around about, and see, all they gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy sons shall come from afar, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side." Verse 5, "Then thou shalt see and flow together, where thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee, and the forces of the Gentiles shall come upon thee." So basically, the Israelites, okay, the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we're going to receive abundance of what the heathen have, man. These Gentiles, okay, we're going to receive abundance and benefits. All right, they're all their resources, man. Okay, so because it says because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. See, it's going to be that. It's going to be that transition point, okay, from the heathen to the Israelites, the rulership. Okay, because all these heathen are ruling over the Israelites right now. Okay, the Arabs, the Africans. Okay, because the Africans are not Israelites. Okay, but there are Africans there are Israelites scattered across all around the world. Okay, so there's a great amount of Israelites in Africa, Europe, America, South America. All right, all around the world. Okay, Israel is in the sand, is described as the sand in the sea that cannot be numbered. All right. But of course, it's by the Spirit for those that believe. Okay, with the essence of faith. All right. But verse 6, it says, "The multitude of the camels shall cover thee, the Moradides of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come, and they shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord." So they just showing forth. That's just showing that that this nation. Let's get that Sheba. All right, which was referring to. Okay, so I said, where is Sheba located today, or who is it particularly specifying? It's also where you should probably get the Queen of Sheba. All right, but truly, mainly Ethiopia. Okay, referring to those Ethiopians. All right, which come from the forefather of Ham. Okay, Hamites. They're Hamites, Africans. Okay, this is referring to that judgment. Okay. Let's see. It says Sheba was located in Ethiopia. So yeah, there you have it, man. Okay. Medieval Ethiopian work. Sheba is located in Ethiopia. All right, so referring to those Ethiopians, man. All right, so back where we were at Isaiah. So the Lord clearly is specifying these nations. All right, and these land masses. All right, so this is verse 7. It says, "All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The rams of Nebaoth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance on my altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory." All right, and all the flocks of Kedar. So I also looked up Kedar, and who's that also referring to? Okay, look what I typed. I said Kedar in the Bible. All right. See, look, it says Smith's Bible Dictionary has this to say about Kedar. It means dark skin. All right, it says the second in order of the sons of Ishmael. Okay, it says, look, it says in the name of a great tribe of Arabs. See, And the Ishmaelites in the Bible are the Arabs, okay? That wild man. Okay, the Ishmaelites are wild. Arabs are wild, man. All right, and they are also dark. Okay, they are also it's shoot it's Ishmaelites, it's Arabs darker than some considered African Americans. All right, but it says in the name of a great tribe of Arabs settled on the northwest of the peninsula in the confines of Palestine. All right, so there you have it, man. So the Isaiah, the Lord is truly prophesying against these other nations through the prophet Isaiah. All right, it says all the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with the acceptance on mine altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. Verse 8, who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? So truly in verse 8, Isaiah seen a chariot, man. Okay? Isaiah seen a chariot. All right? What the world, describes as an unidentified flying object. All right? Let's get that with Psalms 104, straight to the point. Psalms 104, verse 3. It gets no clearer than this. It says, who left the beams of his chambers in the waters? Referring to those chariots. It says, who maketh the clouds his chariot? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind? So when you read about or hear about the clouds in the scriptures, this is how the prophets describe the chariots. That's how they described it. It was probably huge. It just wasn't a better way to describe it other than a cloud. Clouds are huge, man. You look up to the sky. That's all the prophets could say. To write down that vision, man. A cloud, man. Cloud. All right. So let's get back to Isaiah 60. And this is prophecy, man. So verse 9 says, surely the owl shall wait for me in the ships of Tarshish first to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he have glorified thee. And let's get another place there listed in Isaiah chapter 60. Looked up Tarshish. Oh man, Salaki. That was off. All right, but Tarshish in the Bible. All right, now you see here, there's a quick map. Is right there located in Spain. All right, so there you have it. Tarshish going located in Spain. All right, says because the scriptures just said from afar off. So this is show that, man, it's like, man, it's everywhere, man. All right, we're scattered all across the four corners of the earth. That's why all these nations got to get their judgments, because all these other nations have ruled over the Israelites. Okay, and they're going to bring their resources as well. We're going to get their resources. Okay, this is unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he have glorified thee. Verse 10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, and in my favor I have had mercy on thee. All right, so these sons of strangers are going to build up the kingdom of heaven. They're going to build up our land. Okay, truly. All right, because we're going to have we're going to have a rulership over them. They're really going to be subject to us. So they're truly going to be our slaves. Okay, that's according to prophecy. That's just to put it plain and simple. All right, and let's get that strangers in the blue letter as well. All right, this to show that it's referring to the heathen. Okay, this is not the same strangers that were mentioned in Isaiah chapter 14, where it's referring to Israelite foreigners. Those are two separate Hebrew words. The Hebrew word in Isaiah 14 is garah or gar. Okay, we're referring to Israelite foreigners, but this stranger is written different. All right, this stranger in Hebrew is the car. All right, where it says foreign, alien. Foreign is that which is foreign. All right, let's see what else it says. Look. This is where you have it. This is where here's the point home. It says heathendom, alien, heathendom. All right, so these are the true heathens, man. All these other nations outside the nation of Israel are truly heathens. All right, they're the other nations. Okay, and judgment is coming for them. The Lord's going to smote them, man. All right, by the hand of Yahweh Shai and King David, and of course they starting with the elect, the first fruits of the Lord. All right. But it says verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that the kings and that their kings may be brought. Hey man, this is true rulership right here. This is true prophecy, and this is truly about to happen. Verse 12: For the nation and kingdom that would not serve thee shall perish. Yet those nations shall be utterly wasted. See, that's how you know where this is showing an example. Those that don't subject, to the rulership, don't stay in order, going to get judged, man. And the true, get judged, truly going to death, man. Get put to death, utterly wasted. All right. This shit says that will not serve thee shall perish. All right. So verse 13 says, the glory of Lebanon shall come up unto thee, the fir tree and the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. Verse 14, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. And the Zion, what is it? It's the Zion in Hebrew, memorial. The Israelites a memorial for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, we're a memorial, man. We take on that name, Yasha Allah, Israel, Prince of the Power. We hold that name, man. Okay, so these other nations bound to us that's them bound to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and this precept that was Isaiah 49 verse, truly about really, slick saying the same thing. All right, this is Isaiah 49 verse 22. It reads, thus said the Lord power, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. Ooh, see, the daughters of Zion, man, women gonna be getting carried, man. Our women feet not even gonna touch the ground if they don't have to, man, if they don't want it to. All right, this is what this is just glimpses of the kingdom right here written in the scriptures. This is real life. This is reality, man. All right, right now we're living in this is the condition of our affliction, man. This is hell. Okay, we're in the white man's heaven because he's in rulership right now. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in rulership right now. Okay, and we're still in slavery. This is not our rest. But the roles will be returned, or shall I say reversed, pretty soon. Coming soon, man. These are the last days. All right. That's why these prophecies must come out against these other nations as well. Verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. See, and we're waiting upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua right now, man, while we're hastening in the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in this year 2021. All right. And these other nations are going to bow to our power, man. They're going to bow to our power, man. And they're going to realize that, and they're going to know in their mind, okay, by the time these prophecies are fulfilled and coming to pass, they're going to realize that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the power, is the God and the power of the Israelites, and he hates these other nations. He hates us. All right. That's what these other nations are going to realize. Okay. And it's going to take these prophecies for them to realize that, because they're prideful right now. They're very arrogant right now. Okay. So let's Isaiah 60 verse 15. It says, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellence, a joy of many generations. See, the Lord's going to return that excellent standard unto us. He's going to give that position back to us, man. He's going to make us a praise and fame in every land. Let's get that, because that's referring, hey, that's that kingdom, man. This is, let's go back. Oh, it's like, it's Zephaniah chapter 3. All right. And this is the sweet of the scriptures, really, man. These are the things we look forward to. All right. The scriptures have, the bitter and the sweet. And this is part of the sweet, really. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 19 says, behold, at that time, see, this is a precept. This says, at that time, in these last days, man, the kingdom of heaven. All right. It says, I will undo all that afflict thee. I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And who were driven out? Who was scattered across the four corners of the earth? The nation of Israel. All right. And it says, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right. And the Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth. And these other nations, all they have been doing is ruling over us. And and just looking at us as we're not shit. Okay, we have been put to shame. We have been put very low, you know, being homeless, being savages. Okay, just very low, man. All right, under these other nations. All right, we're truly their servants at the moment. Okay, but this is all punishment for unto the Israelites because we turned our back on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, we committed wickedness before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. We didn't take heed and rehearse the righteous acts of the laws, statutes, commandments that are written in the Holy Bible and keep up the traditions, our true traditions of the scriptures. All right, we turned our back, so this is what we get, and we're still going through that. Verse 20: At that time I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, because the Lord's about to gather the elect out of all the four corners of the earth, man. He's about to gather all these believers, okay? All those that believe, even if they may look as another nation, he's going to gather them, man. If they're truly Israelite in spirit, he's going to gather them for deliverance. It says, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord. And captivity is referring to slavery. We're held captives, man. All right, so he's going to undo it. He's about to take he's about to take us out of this position that we're in now. All right, that's what he's about to do. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. That's why Yahweh Shai means he delivers, he saves. He's about to save us out of this predicament that we're in now. All right, verse 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles. Thou shalt suck the breast of the kings, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. That I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the Mighty One of Jacob. We're gonna inherit these resources of the earth that were once part of the other nations, or that were once the other nations, man. All right, verse 17. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron, and I will make thy officers peace and thy exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. Salvation going to deliverance. Okay? And in the kingdom of heaven, there won't be any more war. There won't be any more, oh, I'm going to come up against the nation of Israel. That won't be happening anymore. Okay? This is also spoken about in Isaiah chapter 2. Just get straight to the point, verse 4. It says, and he shall judge among the nations. The Lord, who is he? The Lord is going to judge these other nations. He says, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So it's not, those swords are going to be taken out of place. It's going to be focusing on agriculture, man, building up the kingdom of heaven. All right. They're not going to be any more swords and spears. And truly, those swords and spears now are the guns. All right, the modern day missiles. Okay, that's what That's what those swords are now. But it won't be any more war in the kingdom of heaven. It says, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay, so that's how you know that we're not in the kingdom of heaven right now. We're not saved right now. For you Christians out there, we're not saved. War is still going on, clear as day. Okay, but it's about to be taken out of the way in the kingdom. All right, that war is not going to be going on anymore. All right, this last war is going to take place in World War III. All right. So verse 19 says, the sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. See, the days of mourning, weeping, stressed out, struggling. No, those days are about to be over with. This song we look forward to, man. We're preaching life. These scriptures are life. We giving our people, those that truly, sincerely listen and believe in these scriptures, that we're giving our people hope, man. This is truly about to happen, man. Whether you believe it or not, prophecy is going to still be fulfilled, whether you think it's going to happen or not. Verse 21, thy people also shall be. Look, it says, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. So everybody's going to be, the Israelites going to be righteous, man. Everybody's you're going to be following the laws, statutes, commandments naturally. All right, naturally, man. We're going to be in new bodies, and we're going to be back in our land, back in the land of Israel, and across other parts of the earth, because we're going to be, having planets, man, many mansions. It's just we have glimpses of the kingdom, man. We don't know in detail, but we know we're about to have control over the world, man. Truly. Under, of course, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. But we're going to get our land back and inherit the land forever. All right. This kingdom of heaven is about to last forever and ever, man. Okay, no stopping. All right, it's not limited to a certain amount of years. No, that's not the case. All right, but verse 22 it says, "A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in His time." All right, so the Lord, so that's why we hasten these times. We hasten Isaiah chapter 60. Truly, man, the kingdom. All right, and these blessings that we're going to rule over these other nations. All right, and it's going to come through the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, this is going to return. It's going to come through the return of Yahweh Shai. That's why we're hastening the day of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, so Lord willing, those lessons was edifying and exhorting to you sincere listeners and sincere believers. I want you to know by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakha Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. All right, shalom. Keep the faith. Abba, Abba.